Hey dudes, real quick before I start this video, I just want to talk to you guys face to face. Today we are trying something new, and whether I continue to do stuff like this will kind of depend on you guys. Uh, I'm not saying share it with your friends or try and blow the video up by any means. But if you enjoy the video, just leave a comment saying you enjoy it. I have so many things on my plate, and I want to make sure you guys enjoy this content before I take time away from streaming to make this. I've been working on this video for like a week, and I'm not even very happy with it, but that's just where I'm at right now. So if you guys do enjoy it, please just leave a like or a comment saying, hey, great video, or hey, maybe you should try this. I'm open to comments and suggestions or anything like that. But for now, let's get to the video. Everybody knows Stardew Valley. It's one of the few games that consistently gets 5-star ratings across the board. What would happen if you mixed another highly rated game, Minecraft, with Stardew Valley? That's what we're finding out today. Without further ado, welcome to the first episode of Sunlit Valley. Starting out in a very small cherry biome, we started by gathering some wood. After making a crafting table from said wood, we completed a quest and got rewarded with free sandwiches. Next, we made wooden tools, fairly common Minecraft stuff. And after that, we needed to craft a shipping bin. It's a new item added into the mod pack so we can sell stuff and eventually end up rich. During this session, I also found out a way to play Minecraft with no hands. Love that. Night 1, we found a new friend, a brilliant pink slime who eats flowers. We fed him and moved on to stealing his stuff. Inside the mystery slime's things, we found a couple neat skill books. These are items that automatically level you up in the books category like farming, mining, and so on. During the rest of night 1, we took the opportunity to thank the slime we stole the stuff from with another flower. As thanks for cleaning out their chests involuntarily, they rewarded me with a slimy plort. After gaining a few followers on TikTok during the stream, we started day 2 with a palm tree butcher. We also started the day with a delicious vegetable sandwich and got an achievement for it. After smashing another 2 sandwiches during our travel, we also stopped to grab some flowers to feed another slime. Oh, this is also the day I met my worst enemy. After walking past this tree, it made a robotic noise at me and I was very curious. So, what else can you do except for chop it down? And to my surprise, out pops the most evil, annoying birds known to man. Knowing when I should run and when I should gun, I booked it out of there. After 2 minutes straight of running, I decided to try and make a glider. And they were still following me. Later that night, we did find a new type of slime, the rotting slime. However, I did not feed them because I felt like they would eat my face off if I tried to. I did break into their chest and steal all of their loot though. At the end of day 2, thousands of blocks away from spawn, I found a village. And I looted said village. Terminal is okay, that's not very nice. Kill it! Why are you still following me? Why are you still following me? Leave me alone! After vanquishing the mightiest of foes, it was time to rest our weary souls. To do that, we had to get wool. To get wool, I had to do something I was not very proud of. After climbing the biggest hill I could find near the village, I decided to craft a couple chests. After clearing the area of grass, I placed down our bed. Next was the shipping bin, the place where we sell all of our totally legitimate items. Starting off day 3, I decided it was a very good idea, before I got lost, to set down a waypoint. Due to where I decided to build, I had to make a way up that was reliable and quicker than trying to scale a mountain. I know it's an absolute eyesore, but it will absolutely work for what I needed to for now, and we will always be able to fix it later. Day 3 is also the day I started my first farm. We planted 9 tomatoes. It's at this point that I wanted to quickly mention how farming works in this mod pack. You have to water your plants every morning, or as you will see later, you can use sprinklers too. If you decide not to, well, bad news. You just lost most of your crops, and they won't have grown. Each crop in this game has a specific amount of days it takes to grow, as well as seasons. Wrong season, bad luck, no growing for you. Around the end of the day, we progressed far enough into the mod pack that we were actually rewarded with 2 villager spawn crates. These are items that let you spawn in villagers. They're the equivalent of a villager spawn egg. And just like that, day 3 is over, and we are moving on to day 4. Day 4 starts like any other day with a beautiful sunset, which we don't even look at, and we get right to watering our crops. While watering my crops, I realized it was going to be super annoying refilling my watering can as the closest river was all the way down at ground level. Not wanting to make that climb every time, I put my big boy pants on, crafted 2 wooden buckets, and began construction on my well. I started by digging a 3x3 hole, then filling it up with water. The next step was to make it actually look like a well. After the well was finished, we went ahead and refilled our watering can. It was at this point that we unlocked the bank terminal through a quest. This neat little block lets you turn any coin into any other coin. A quick run through of the different types of coins is it starts at copper, with copper being the base value. It's worth 1 coin. Next is zinc, it's worth 8 coins. Iron is worth 16 coins. Brass is worth 64 coins. Gold is worth 512 coins. Iridium is worth 4,096 coins. After feeding another slime and planting a few more trees for wood harvesting purposes, day 4 is over and we are on to night 4. Night 4, we found an abandoned little miners camp that I instantly started to steal the ore that they worked so hard to extract. After looting their chests and making a note to come back and steal their gold blocks later, I decided to take a nap in their bed. It's not like they were using it. And now we're on to day 5. After staring greedily at their gold blocks, which I can't harvest yet, I decided to move on. That was a lie. I quickly realized that I wanted their beds for my own village. The rest of day 5 is spent chopping wood and building our first villager's home. With the home complete, we could finally spawn our first villager, known as Fred. Fred is a super useful villager. Since he's a blacksmith, he has a bunch of metal items like iron, coal, copper, and other things for sale, all of which are really useful for crafting stuff in the mod pack. If you notice, he does only take coins as payment though. With the finishing touches done on Fred's house, it is finally time to call it a night. Not too bad if I say so myself. Day 6, we started the day off by finally upgrading to iron tools. To do that, we need to visit our favorite boy, Fred. He sells smithing templates that we can combine with our tools to upgrade to the next tier. Past me tried to skip step, he learned he had to make stone tools first. He required a brass coin, the wooden tool, and cobblestone to upgrade to stone. We also forgot to water our crops that morning, so we went ahead and did that as well. With all stone tools in our repertoire, we went ahead and made an iron axe. It made a lot of sense during this point because I was chopping a lot of wood. Day 6 is also the first day that we tried selling a whole bunch of stuff, which we will actually get the total for the next morning tomorrow. And at this point, we were just waiting to sleep. We did decide to make a stone shovel as well. It would be really useful for terraforming the area. We started day 7, making a little over 700 coins. Not a bad turnaround if I can say so myself. What we did next is we decided to upgrade another one of our tools. After hunting Fred down because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, we made the trade and upgraded our shovel. Next, we made a market and decided to place it next to Fred's. This is where you can acquire seeds for growing. We rounded out the day by adding 7 slime imports to our shipping bin. It's another day and we are $350 richer. This is also where I realized how badly I goofed. The previous day, I had bought about 20 new seeds to plant, and right away, I forgot to water them. When you forget to water your crops every single day, except when it rains, most of your crops will dry up and die. On a separate note, this is our first harvest. Let's go us! It wasn't much of a harvest, only worth about 338 coins, but that is more than enough for me right now. Having played Stardew Valley before, I decided the next best upgrade would be our watering can. In Stardew, this upgrade would let you water more than one crop at a time. However, I could not figure out for the life of me how to get it to work. After my most recent blunder of losing all my crops, I still decided to plant more and hopefully recuperate what I already lost. This time, however, I did not forget to water them. We fed one more slime for good luck. Quickly noticing Fred was really far away from his house, and to be safe, we tucked him into bed before we went to bed ourselves. However, before bed, everyone has to have a snack. Mine just happened to be dusty old library books. Yum. Day 9, we woke up 330 coins richer, making sure to water our plants. Today, we had a mission. We were going to get a backpack. The only possible way to get a backpack is to buy it from a villager, specifically a leather worker. So we crafted our cauldron and began expanding Fred's single hovel into a slightly larger village. So at this point, we actually unlocked a calendar. This helps us keep track of the days within a season. You can't see it right now. It is behind my webcam. I will fix that for the next video that I record. During the night, we went mining. We also worked on our house a little bit. It's coming together. It's almost like it's half a circle now. Yet again, we start day 10 about 300 coins richer. It is also time for another partial harvest. With all the crops we just harvested, we ended up about 1,200 coins richer. Most of the day was spent collecting wood, as well as getting rid of the slime spawner on the back of Fred's house. We then continued the building mindset and worked on our own home next. The rest of the night was spent building and adding on to our home. Day 11, we had a couple fruits and veggies ready to harvest, but overall there wasn't very much. We also finally committed and got ourselves a backpack after way too long. Later on that night, we found a haystale stack with a couple of loot chests. It didn't have much, but we had a couple coins as well as some food. I also woke up super annoyed at myself because I forgot to water my crops again. I swear, I don't know who would ever buy anything from me because it's all dead. So we had to replant yet again. To wrap up day 12, we decided to steal all of the gold that has been bothering me since like the second day. We also just spent a fair bit of time mining the walls and any of the ores that was easily accessible. We spent most of night 12 mining and most of early day 13 in the same caves. Day 13, all we did was be in the mines most of the day and then come back out and start building another villager hut. We also smelted a lot of the minerals that we harvested in the mines. Day 14 started off strong with being attacked through a wall by an evil slime. Day 14 is also the day that I started kidnapping a bunch of new involuntary friends. For now, it's just villagers, but later, I can make no promise. After making it all the way home and placing down villagers' favorite bed, he instantly went to sleep. Day 15, we started the day by building a farming villager house. We also welcomed 2 new dog companions, Rufus and Rufina, and we also crafted 3 automatic sprinklers. Each waters 8 surrounding blocks, so 24 plots now water themselves, and that's something we don't have to worry about anymore. Day 16, I was AFK most of the day, but we still harvested 81 onions and 24 tomatoes. Also, found out crouching and holding right click lets you water multiple plots at once. Day 17, we earned 1,200 coins from the previous day's harvest. We made a fisherman villager and bought a fishing rod. After catching mostly junk for most of the day, we landed 2 hatchet fish and an eyelash fish, which are worth over 1,400 coins in total.
Day 18, we started the day by picking up some cheap fertilizer. We bought 33 of them and spent most of the day fishing after that. It was also the official start of the next stream, which means a new outfit change, and I also cleaned up the OBS overlays. Day 19, for whatever reason, I decided to plant a giant bamboo wall. Don't ask why. We also heard a great dad joke, shout out to Tyler, and I may have kidnapped a glow squid and named it Silly Sally. Unfortunately, we lost the footage for that. Day 20 was our first big milestone. We got our first Iridium coin. TikTok chat officially named our pets Rufus and Rufina. We upgraded to a gold watering can, which now covers a 3x3 area whenever you water, and we finished the day by placing a couple tappers. Day 21 started with fishing and another big harvest. 89 onions and tomatoes this time. Unlocked our first cooking recipes, tomato sauce and fish stew. Now even the useless minnows have value. And that's where we're going to be wrapping things up. I know this part's ending a bit short. Sorry about that. Don't worry, this is part 1 of a 4-part series, and there's a lot more chaos, progress, and surprises coming. If you've enjoyed the journey so far, make sure to stick around for part 2. It's already in the works. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. For now, this is going to be bye-bye.